Playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Is okay with the Hardleg Joe and Mr. RJ. Pulling new cards as we go. So while we play, we'll ever win a game. When all the archetypes and power cards are banned, we feel the pain of 5 points lost in 1,000 duels. But through the fire and misplays, all the chaos drafting days will carry on. And welcome back to the Yu-Gi-Oh! Chaos Draft, episode 21. I am, of course, Hardleg Joe, joined by the planet Ziest of Yu-Gi-Tube, the RJB0.
One of these days, I'm gonna... Alright, here we go. I should have had it ready.
Yeah.
Alright.
Well, see, this time, I picked something that I picked previously. I was hoping maybe you, learned on your own and figured some stuff out, but no. It seems your education ends as soon as the cameras turn on.
Oh, we're in Highlander 2!
Yes! Highlander 2 this time!
I thought I was going to be so prepared this week for, the Noah of Yu-Gi-Tube or something. Nope, you hit me again.
Yep, we went back to I mean, when you think about it, it's kind of crazy that they made a Highlander sequel. Because, I assume you haven't seen the movie, but you know the catchphrase, right?
Yes.
But
they were like, what if there could be 2 Highlanders?
Yeah. It's like the spoilers for a movie from the 80s, but in the end, there is only one. There shouldn't be a Highlander 2.
Big shock.
And, later Highlander movies found more elegant ways around this, but Highlander 2 is notorious for, the first one was about immortals who were fighting in this mystical duel, and then Highlander 2 takes place in, a post-apocalyptic wasteland, and they're like, actually, the Highlanders or the immortals are aliens who have had their memories erased, and Earth is like a prison that they're fighting on, and then when they send more prisoners over here, it resets the game. And then the Highlander becomes young again, and it's weird and science fiction-y in my fantasy, but the laziest way possible.
It sounds like, I feel like there's just a problem. This is very similar to the problem with people being like, oh, they were in a coma the entire time. This was a coma dream. It was aliens is a very similar fallback, failure of imagination. Immortals duking it out, that's an entire world I've never, I haven't encountered before. There's a lot to that. The mixing of different cultures' gods and things like that, that's cool. We can work with that. But then it was aliens the whole time, and we just, called them gods because we didn't understand. It's just man, I've seen that a million times. Why'd we have to go there?
Yeah. And there's a title card in particular that this movie starts, and it's fairly grounded, at least as far as the earlier ones, for the first 10 minutes. And then the main character goes to an opera, and there's just a wiggly flashback and a title card that just says, "The planet Ziest 500 years ago." And it's well, that's one way to kick things off. That's the first reference of Alien. But yeah, and the reason that's related today is because we're doing Bylander, which I believe is something you invented, RJ.
Yeah, this is a thing I made as a deck building challenge that I could be inflicted with if I was doing too well in my series I Challenge You. The rule is you can only run... You should check that out. But today we are only allowed to run 2 of any card. No more, no fewer.
Yeah, exactly 2, which is surprisingly difficult. With Highlander, you go in and you know that your deck's not going to be great. You just put as many 1-card starters and +1s as you can. But Bylander gives you the feeling that maybe you could make something, and you just quite can't. At least not with the list that we have. Having to run everything, not only does it necessitate that you're going to be less consistent, but it makes it so the extra deck and the side deck are both 14 cards. I kind of miss having that 1 card.
Yeah, and you think I have been preparing for this week, and even coming into this week, I'm oh, a bunch of my cards I have only gathered, like all of my good extra deck cards I have only gathered one of.
Yep, so this is going to be tricky. We're going to have to, the pools are really going to have to do a lot. So let's go ahead and jump in to the public pool. Splash. Yeah. And here we are once more in the zone of pools, as always with Twitch chat. Look at them, just being adorable. They're so nice. Cats in the chat. Great times. And as we hopefully established, we are opening for Bylander. Every card must be played at 2, which means any power cards we have one of, we're looking to collect second copies of. And fortunately, a little gentleman by the name of I Wish I Was Dead really helped me out. He put together this list, Jules, if you want to put that on the screen. Just a nice little list of all the power one of cards I have that I should look for when opening this up. Really, really helpful. Thanks to that guy. And let's go ahead and flip up the Dark Beginning 1. And not a whole lot here worth grabbing. Senju of the 10,000 Hands maybe helps with rituals. I think I'm just going to take the Messenger of Peace.
So, it is becoming less of a secret that my pool is not prepared for Chaos Draft to have gone this long. A lot of my cards were really, really good early on and then got banned. I drafted to play into a lot of those power cards that then got banned. And while I have some really powerful strategies, I've got a great pendulum lineup. I've got my Earth Machine deck. I've got my tier limits. Those are absolutely devastated by the next few weeks worth of rules. And by the fact that Hardleg just has an objectively better Earth Machine pool. I have a Karakuri deck, and I'm going to be drafting for that. I have a Blue Eyes deck, and I could draft for that. But it's really, really going to come down to what cards I can get second copies of this week. And I have a very specific list of which ones I want. Let's see what I can pull. All right, starting off with Dark Beginning 1. What can we get from this one? That's a copy of Nobleman of Extermination. Nobleman of Extermination is a card I am definitely interested in. No, screw it. I'm taking limiter removal. Do I have a second limiter removal? No, I don't. Damn. Okay, well, I'll take the limiter removal anyway. It's a pretty good card.
Premium gold. Oh, hey! A second Eclipse Wyvern. I've been trying to get a second one of these, and now we have one.
Legendary Collection 5Ds. I have no idea what I want out of here. The third Naturia Beast? Maybe a Shooting Star Dragon. Get myself a Stardust Dragon? Yeah, I'll get a free Stardust Dragon off of Shooting Star. Why not?
Clash of Rebellions. Boogie, woogie, 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 woo. Ooh, Ferret Flames and Chicken Games. Either one are decent. This would be good draw power for this time. How many Ferret Flames do I have? I have one. Ferret Flames is good removal, but probably not good enough to be played in Bylander. So I'll save that for Highlander. We'll get the draw power.
All right, Breakers of Shadow also has a million things that I need in it. And High Speedroid Hagawita is one of them. And the reason why that is because I am looking for a copy of Junk Converter this week. If I can get a second Junk Converter, a second High Speedroid Hagawita means that I can go into a Karakuri Buredo off of a single Junk Converter. We're going to take that.
Break the shadow, don't be so shallow. Oh hey, I believe this is on the list. We should take another one of these? Yes. 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 Yes.
This pack opening is starting to feel like a saga. Saga of disappointment. And Harpy's Featherstorm is a very funny card. We could make this like a Tri-Brigade payoff. What do you think, folks? We run a single Harpy monster so that we can run Featherstorm and use that as our payoff for Simorg. That's not bad. I've had worse ideas in my life.
Shining victories! Oh! Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon. I don't think I have one of those. No, I do not. And nothing else here is worth getting, so sure, we'll get a Crystal Wing.
Savage Strike. Wait, we already did that. Okay, the Infinity Chasers. Fingers crossed. I need a win this opening. The third Goliath.
Invasion Vengeance! You must pay a penance for your sins! Oh, we could get another Machine Angel Ritual. Do we have a Machine Angel? We got one. Sure, we've got a whole ritual toolbox. This might work.
Blah. That's a Skullgios. Ooh, or a Topologic Zero Boros. That is not a bad card by any stretch of the imagination. Yeah, that's like a genuinely great Link 4. Hell yeah.
Circuit Break! Ooh, a second Bagooska! I could do the Bagoo shoe. What can I say? I think I already have Bagoo. I have one Bagoo. I could have two. If boo Bagoo, you can too! Although also Destrudo. How am I doing on Destrudos? I have none. So means if I grab this, I wouldn't be able to play it this week. I wouldn't be able to play it next week because we're doing anti-chaos, no lights or darks. And the week after that, I could play it at 1, but I don't think I want to pay half my life points in such a slow format. So, yeah, we'll take the Bagooska.
I think like 5 of the cards I need are in that set. The Grand Creators. That's a Exosister Stella. Ooh. That is a Dracoback. Dracoback is an adventurer card for a Rite of Aramasir. And it's also good if we're going to be running a couple of things in Extreme Highlander.
Dark Saviors. Doing Laborers. We got a Eagle Booster. We got a Plague Spreader. What are our Sky Striker stuff looking like? Well, we got one Eagle Booster. Sure, we'll grab another one.
All right, what do we got now? Power of the Elements, one of my favorite sets. What do you have for me? Excuse me? Excuse me? Holy shit. Wait, how many? Hold up. I have one Verte. Okay. What do I need to open to pull Fusion Destiny? What do I need to get Fusion Destiny? Do I already have a Fusion Destiny? I have one Fusion Destiny. Holy shit, I can Verte into Destroyer Phoenix Enforcer in Extreme Highlander format. Holy shit! Power of the Elements! Power of the Elements, I love you so much. Power of the Elements, you are my favorite set in Yu-Gi-Oh! History. Let's go, DPE!
And finally, Crystal's Revenge! Well, there's the second Super Poly. I could play the second Super, but nothing else here is good. We're taking the Super Poly. Starlight Rare too. That's worth $180 if you get it. All right. Okay. And that just leaves the Chaos packs. Time to get chaotic.
Oh, I won't be able to use that card for 2 more weeks, but let me tell you, when I do, Battles of Legend Crystal Revenge. Edge imp chain.
Chaos Pack number 1. I don't think there's anything in particular we're looking for in here. Just generic stuff. Psychic Eraser Laser is pretty good if we don't already have one of those. Let me check. No, I've taken a Psychic Feel Zone. See that, or the Sword Soul. Another Candle. How are we doing on incantations again? That would really help the ritual package. Yeah, let's take the Candle. We'll try that out.
All right. Let's go. Hardleg's Chaos Pack. I recognize my pulls, aside from a notable exception, have been kind of terrible today. My list of things I need to reroll is mounting higher and higher and higher, and my chances at winning anything in the next couple of weeks are very low with what I've been pulling. But we have to have faith. You always have to have faith. You have to believe in the heart of the cards. The heart of the cards gave me DPE. I am inclined to trust them this week. I'm sorry, you can't see the card. You can't see the card. Oh, and you know what she is? You know what she is? This here is a whole wind monster. That means that in the anti-chaos week, I can run her. I take back literally everything I've said about this opening so far. This is incredible.
Okay, Chaos Pack number 2. Ixie Import is very funny. Engraver of the Mark is something fun. The Drytrons I wish I had ever gotten, but I did not. Do I have an engraver already? I mean, yeah, we played one earlier, so that'll come back. Unclaspar. It's added to your hand except for drawing it. You could special summon it. That's pretty decent. Sure. Yeah, we'll take the Unclaspar.
Okay. What do we got? Oh, Cork Shooter's rad. This card's awesome. Okay. I think that's going to be what we take here.
And RJ's packs. Always disappointing, except when they're not. Dark Grepher is okay. Let's just get the Raikou. This will be good for Extreme Highlander.
All right, I gotta calm down now. My Chaos Pack has some cards that I'm really looking for this time around. I am primarily looking for Karakuris. If I can get one of the 2 Karakuris I'm looking for, I'm happy. If I can get Yang Zings, a second copy of any of my Yang Zings, I'm happy with this pack. There it is, Saizon. Saizon is exactly the card I needed. This opens up my Karakuri pool a lot. I only had 1 copy of Saizon before, but now I have 2 of all of the important tuners from Karakuris. Very, very good pull.
Okay, Chaos Pack number 2. Gores, the Emissary of Darkness, even. Do I already have a Gores? I do not. Well, I guess I'll take a Gores then. Sure.
All right. Second me Chaos Pack. And I got a Catastor and a Lanpharankus. Interesting. Let's take the Crane. Catastor's not going to be usable for a little while for us.
Alright, re-rolling Mystic Fighters to hopefully get a Super Factorial, or if nothing else, I think, what is it, Mathmech Subtraction? That's also on the list. See if we can get either of those. That is neither. We're going again, baby. Mystic Fighters number 2. Multiplication. Do we already have that one? Mathmech. We already have 2, yeah, so we don't even need another one. Monster Gate's probably more interesting.
All right, reroll number 1 of Maximum Gold OG Edition. Another Taketomborg. Not things that we want. Reroll number 2. More things we definitely don't want, including a number of banned cards. Reroll number 3. Transcode Talker is alright. It is a generic Earth. Yeah, we're actually going to give up the Transcode Talker. I don't think that's good for us.
Pick Fighters number 3! Super Rejuve, that might be neat. Show me that Super Factorial! That's not a Super Factorial. It's another multiplication.
Jackal King is so close to being something we need. We actually need the Master Cerberus out of Fists of the Gadgets, but this is not that pack. Last reroll. A second Mountain Smasher isn't terrible. Gives us kind of a reason to go into our Power Tool Dragons. Let's Spin Turn operate on turn 1, but I'm not totally sure that's worth it. I'll certainly take it over what I had before, the second or the third Goliath, but not ideal.
Alright, last chance at the Mystic Fighters. Will we get the Super Factorial? No. No, we got a Division, which I don't think we don't even have one of. That's unfortunate. Previously, we got the Dark World Dealing, so I'll probably take... do we have a Monster Gate? That might be good this time. Yeah, we'll take the Monster Gate, because we can use that potentially, but that's... yuck.
And for my pity pack, I have a little bit of a bad idea. I'm going to go after Pearlescent Cyber Dragons. This pack has a few things that I actually want for specifically this week. I want Cyber Emergency in case it allows me to search for a copy of Solar Windjammer, or I could search out a copy of Galaxy Soldier. I have a few light monsters that I want to be running in my Karakuri deck, and this would allow me to run Galaxy Soldier with a little bit more impunity. And then the other thing is a second copy of Cyber Dragon Nova. This would let us use CDI, which gives us something to do with our Infinitrax that we didn't have before. And finally, potentially Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon to help us deal with the Earth Machine pile that Hardleg has access to. Pack number 1, we're starting off with Cyberload Fusion. It's not an ideal card, but it could potentially get us into a Chimera Tech Rampage Dragon, which is just kind of an OTK card. All right, next we have the Chimera Tech Rampage Dragon itself. I will happily take this. It's not like our best card that we could get, but we've got a fair number of Cyber Dragon monsters, and it can become a major menace, especially if we can get our Seeger into play. Pack number 3, the second Rampage Dragon isn't ideal. What if I did take a second one? No, it's a bad idea. I only have one Seeger, and this card is really at its best when you have more than one Seeger. Or it's at its best with Seeger, and I can't run Seeger if I only have one. We'll take the Nashter. All right, next we've got... Ooh, punished for taking the Nashter over the Overload Fusion last time. I think we take the Fear. I think we take Fear here. All right, last pack. If we get a Cyber Emergency or a Nova out of this, we'll be extremely happy. Didn't see either. Ooh, we're getting a little bit punished for our hubris this time around. This was a little bit of a high roll pack for us, and I didn't get what I wanted out of it. But we've got some tools to work with. I'm not totally against what we've got.
So I am not prepared at all for Bylander. Turns out, while I have been getting a lot of 2-ofs of things, Extra Deck Monsters was not one of them. So even though I have a pretty good, Earth Machine core, I have a pretty good Math Mech core, a pretty good Cybers core, the problem we've run into is that I have no payoffs for those, because anything that's, really good that I could make, I don't have another copy of. There's no, like, Link 3s or Link 4s that I have doubles of. So instead, we're going back to the main deck, and we're playing something janky as hell. This is Shino Bird Sky Striker, SSSB, is I guess I'll call it. And basically the whole idea here is to just run RJ out of resources. We're going to start with a very high-intensive play, which is the Shino Bird thing. We've got Incantations, we've got Manju, we've got, where is it at? Pre-preparations of rites, and we've got Chicken Game along with the Terraforming. So the idea is, hopefully, if we go second, between that and stuff like Guan Yun and the hand traps, we should be able to just basically tear apart RJ's board. If you're unfamiliar with this is non-targeting monster removal and non-targeting spell trap removal. Not just one, but you return 3 cards. So these can absolutely disrupt like everything that RJ's built going first. Especially, again, in combination with stuff like Guan Yun, Book of Moon, Forbidden Chalice. We've got a lot of spells that can disrupt stuff. And the fact that we have the Amano Iwado means if RJ has a whole bunch of monster effects, we can normal summon this. And a lot of people think this just turns off monster effects, but it doesn't. It turns off all non-spirit monster effects. And these are spirits, so these can still go up, just absolutely clean things off. And of course, you know, these also can summon Amano Iwado in such a way that it doesn't return to the hand. So there's a chance we could get a little lockdown. Most likely, though, that won't be able to close the game out. But from there, I'm hoping that by removing a bunch of ritual stuff with the searches we got, all that'll be remaining is this Sky Striker package. We've got 2 Ray, 2 Widow Anchor, 2 Eagle Booster, 2 Afterburners, and then 2 Kagari and 2 Shizuku. So we can search the Afterburners with Shizuku, use it on the next turn to essentially pop 2 cards. We should have enough spells in the graveyard after doing all the ritual stuff. And then we can make Kagari, add it back. Make a Shizuku, add a second copy. We essentially get like 3 uses of each of these, potentially 4, depending on how we want to do things. And I'm just hoping that, like, you know, between that and the initial push with the spirits, we'll be able to beat RJ on the resource game. Now, unfortunately, like I said, we don't have very many good links, which is why we're probably going to be focusing more on Afterburners than Widow Anchor, because even though we can steal stuff, we can't do a whole lot with it. We've got some rank 4s, so we can perhaps make those, and we've got Cross Sheep, which is like the most generic thing, and there's a chance we make this, and then we can do like a ritual and we draw 2, discard 2 or something. But yeah, overall, this is going to be a very rough episode. I'm hoping that RJ doesn't have anything more competent, because if he does, we've pretty much lost this one. Now that being said, we do have a couple other things in the side deck. If the resource game isn't working out, or if the rituals aren't working out, we can basically just go on Sky Strikers and play with a whole bunch of traps, or we can take out the Sky Strikers and put in a whole bunch more ritual stuff. I originally had Cyber Angel Vrash in here. This thing's actually kind of neat. 3,000 double attacker with burn damage. If RJ's on an extra deck heavy deck, we may put this in. That just gives us more options to make more things with the ritual monsters. Kamungus, if he's got some really big towers somehow. And then the rest is just a whole bunch of traps and stuff that we can put in. Helps, especially if RJ's on a go second deck and makes us go first. Then most of these are coming in. And this in particular, the punishment with the Omega is pretty neat, because then I can recycle some of the stuff. So yeah, unless RJ's on some very janky stuff, I'm not sure if we'll have a chance. But at least I got to play spirits, so there's that, you know, maybe it's spirit time.
And we're back on the Karakuris. This is a probably better version of the Karakuris, at least comparatively to the power of the format that I've had before. I wanted to do something new and interesting this week. I had a really interesting build that could send away nimble monsters to get a bunch of free material for things like Apollosa. But that deck ultimately, most of the time, just doesn't do anything. This deck can do some cool things by way of one of the cards that works really, really well with the Nimbles, No Punk Foxy Tune, which also solves a major problem the Karakuris were having in the past, which is they can't get monsters in the graveyard in order to resurrect off of things. The Karakuris tend to sit in your hand doing nothing until you manage to get something going, something to put them in the grave. In this case, Foxy Tune not only discards Karakuris from our hands, but it provides a tuner for us, and it can do so without normal summon. Zeamin and Emergency Teleport are also really great tools for this deck because Zeamin is an earth monster, which means we can go into Naturia Beast. The plan for this deck, drop the cat, knock him flat. If I can put down a Naturia Beast and at least one Karakuri Synchro, the rest of the game is extremely easy for me. I can continue resurrecting my Karakuris in order to do things like OTK, and it's pretty easy to play Protect the Castle with Naturia Beast. This deck produces Naturia Beast a very powerful percentage of the time, partially because of the existence of Quillbolt Hedgehog in the deck, and Foolish Burial being able to put that away. Even more powerfully, I could Foolish away the Infinitrack Harvester and Monster Reborn it to not only get my Foxy Tunes effect to summon Zeamin, but also get a second summon off of Emergency Teleport frequently, or just the normal summon of another Zeamin, giving me not just the ability to go into Naturia Beast, but also the ability to go into a Karakuri Synchro turn 1, which turns on our Karakuri Cash In, which is a negate as well as a trigger for the Karakuri Synchros. And it does so twice, by the way. It's not a hard once per turn, so if it is sent to the graveyard, then I can still trigger my Karakuris. The rest of the deck is facilitating that happening. The small Infinitrack package, the plan is to basically just never draw these cards unless I'm Foolish Burialing one of them away. And so I'm running exactly 6 of them. And then Karakuris. Inashichi is cool because it can search out the cash-in and is a level 2 Earth monster. So if I have the ability to Vernisil for a tuner, or Foxy Tune, or Emergency Teleport for a tuner, then we can make Nat Beast turn 1. And it is good for searching the consistency, getting us tuners into rotation. This deck is really cool in a lot of ways that my previous Karakuri decks have not been. Let's just hope that the plan where I summon multiple Karakuri Synchros and Nat Beast on turn 1 continues to work out for me. I've got a side deck that's largely based on whether I'm going up against a going first or going second deck. We've got Kaijus if necessary. Cyber Dragon Nashter is really cool for a lot of situations, including allowing us to discard even more cards from our hand. There are some matchups where that's useful. Ring of Destruction is here just in case Hardleg has planned for me to play Earth Machines again and has brought Cyber Dragons of his own. We gotta clear them so that he can't go into Chimera Tech, and of course evenly matched because this deck does modulate fairly well into going second. I'm excited to play this deck. This is a really powerful build, and it has the ability to absolutely go off a lot of the time. I'm looking forward to it.
Let's go. Let's do it.
I'll go
fighting.
first.
Aww.
This does not do the thing I wanted it to. So we're just gonna do this.
Just gonna set a couple cards.
Do I want to do another thing here?
What are you gonna do? Stab me? Headline: Man said just before being stabbed.
I'll pass here.
Okay.
It doesn't feel great, but it's what I gotta do.
Unlike you, I drew a monster, and I will normal summon that monster.
Manju?
It is a mon with 10,000 hands.
I'll fucking imperm that.
Okay. Well.
Hey, let's go. I mean, I say that I laugh at this, but I'm not doing much better than that right now. So
yeah. Now just wait. I'll wait.
All right. Give me a card.
Can you be
1400? That is the funniest card it could possibly be under these circumstances. Are you ready, Hardleg Joe?
Hit me with it. Make me laugh. Is it another Manju?
All right. I'm going to activate Foolish Burial.
How?
This is what I wish I had drawn turn 1. All right, we're going to send away Quillbolt Hedgehog. I'm going to normal summon Ghost Bell and Haunted Mansion.
Interesting.
Gonna activate Quillbolt Hedgehog.
Okay. Level 5. Is it Speedroids again?
Oh, buddy. My deck has a motto this week. I'm gonna knock you flat by summoning the cat. Let's go, Naturia Beast, baby! Hope you weren't planning on activating spells in that ritual deck of yours.
I kinda was. I was kinda hoping to do that thing.
I got the feeling. Past
I've
her.
got a feeling.
Ooh, ooh.
Of course. Of course it would come now. Why wouldn't it? Fuck it. I activate Area 0.
I, negate.
Right. Yeah, I guess I might as well. Let's go ahead and activate this.
What on God's flat fuck is that? A cam doll.
It's an incantation.
It
Pretty
is
neat.
that. The
Right
summon
there.
Talus Mantra?
Yeah. I
Okay.
hit search. Search a ritual monster. Who would want to?
I think that's fine.
Let's go for this one. And now turn.
Okay.
Not much I could do with Naturia Beast. He just comes
Hilarious. How little attack this card has. But I can't kill both your little guys. I just can't do it.
They have zero attack, RJ.
No dudes in my possession that can do that. You would think.
I would think. I'm thinking it rather loudly.
Oh
right now.
my goodness. Battle phase. I am much more scared of rank 4s than I am of level 6 monsters.
Oh, okay.
I will end my turn.
Sure.
You know,
Why not?
draw fucking kaiju off the top.
I wish I was a fish. Alrighty then.
Oh, thank God. I can play Yu-Gi-Oh now. How effectively will I play Yu-Gi-Oh? That's still a little bit in question.
At least
But-
one of us.
I am going to normal summon Karakuri Watchdog Saizon.
Okay,
I'm gonna activate Hedgehog.
sure.
Cool. See, here's here's the thing.
Got a level 6 synchro in there.
I do. I've got a Barkion.
No spells, no traps, no anything like that.
I'll attack.
Alright. There's still one thing that does it.
Gotta
Still gotta hope I
continue
can get
fading
that
kaijus
one
here.
thing. Ouch. My
And
most of me.
eventually, I will draw a second tuner. You just watch me.
Alright.
I do not like the sound of that.
Let's activate Talus Mantra. We
Okay.
will reveal the peacock that you already know I have,
Yeah, that's fine.
and we will summon the other Candle.
Ooh, okay.
You knew I had to have it because it's Bylander. Why
Yep.
wouldn't I have it?
All right. What are we up to here?
Okay. So we are going to activate.
I'm going to chain.
And I will chain.
And I will chain.
Oh, come on! How come you
Yeah,
don't get to use spells?
buddy! I get to use spells!
That's rude! You're rude!
Very much so. I still
Right
don't
then.
have any tuners. No! What is
You don't need a tuner. You've got 2 synchro. You don't need more.
I know, but every turn, we march closer to you having a kaiju. At which point I lose the game. Well, we're gonna go to battle here.
Okay. I was wondering when you
I think this is what I'm gonna do.
I'd assume so. You
Yeah.
see, in order to lower your opponent's life points, you must attack directly, and if there's monsters in the way, you must destroy them.
Oh my god.
Your movements are too predictable.
Main phase 2. This is such a silly way for me to have to do this. But I think I do in order to make it the most likely it can be that I have a play next turn.
Okay.
And then I am going to activate the Trencher in my hand.
Okay.
And that's my move. That's my whole move. 90 million
Interesting.
tuners in my deck.
All right.
No. No, you don't.
I do. The problem is, I also get screwed. Potentially. Let's try this. Hello.
A mono Iwado. Okay. Monsters cannot activate their effects except spirit monsters.
Yeah. Spirits can
Um,
still activate their effects.
So that would stop my Nat Beast? Yeah, I'm
Yes.
pretty much forced to chalice this.
Okay.
Oh, shit! How much attack does that give it? Oh, I'm so stupid!
Thank you. I appreciate
I had it in my head. I just decided in my head that chalice only grants 200 attack.
No.
You're very welcome
I-
for this game.
I appreciate it.
I have just donated it to you.
Somewhat. I mean, the problem... Oh, okay, he stays.
Okay.
neat.
This isn't awful. It's not ideal. All confiscation here.
Oh.
What the goddamn flippity fuck is going on here?
I got stuff. Some things, maybe.
We're going to take out the Shino bird.
Alright.
This is so bizarre.
How bizarre. Da-da-da,
Battle
da-da.
phase. Just gonna attack with Barkion.
Okay.
I swear, my deck has great capability. I have just continued to draw into not that.
Ah, okay.
Literally any one of the, 12 tuners in my deck would have been doing.
Excellent. Okay, let's
No
activate
shot,
Area
you
Zero
still
now
have
that we
stuff
can.
to do. Oh
I
my
mean-
god!
You saw my hand, didn't you? Look at your opponent's hand. Yeah, you know I've got stuff.
Yeah,
I've got
but
stuff and things.
Oh my god.
So let's activate this.
Yeah.
Target Ray, and we're gonna chain
All right,
the
we're gonna
Ray.
whiff. We gotta whiff.
Probably. I mean, I don't have
Gotta
very
whiff.
many.
No!
Hey, there's one. I will add a Sky Striker card. It does not do much, but it does do something. So we'll set
right.
that,
Okay,
and then during the end phase, I'll go ahead and get one of these.
that's a good card.
It is. It's pretty neat. I like it.
Battle phase. I need you to understand just how much of my deck instantly ends the game right now, and how little of it,
Wait, what? Do I not have 3 spells? I thought I had 3 spells. Well, fuck.
no, you only had 2.
Well. But she came back.
Okay. And I cannot set any back row because you will afterburners me. I will pass the turn.
End step of the battle phase. Main phase 2. No. End phase? Yeah. I will do that, and because this is Bylander, you know that having one Shizuku means I must have a second one.
True.
Let's get Widow Anchor, shall we?
Okay. That's so bad. Oh, that's so bad for me.
Oh, ahi, aha. So we will afterburners, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Blow up.
I'm shocked, I tell you.
Blow that up. Destroy a spell trap.
Please do.
Please do.
Be my guest.
Oh, I messed that. All right, let's Widow Anchor.
Interesting.
Take control? Yes.
Don't like that. Not a fan.
Let us activate Shinobird Calling.
Mm-hmm.
I will banish the Shinobird from the graveyard.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will normal summon Ray.
That's exact. Oh my
Exact
god. Oh,
lethal.
I'm so mad. Let me tell you, Hardleg, more than half of my deck at this point wins me the game.
I'm surprised too.
70% of my deck.
I'm playing Sky Strikers and Rituals, and you had Nat Beast, and somehow I still won. I can't.
Oh my god.
Oh wow.
Oh, holy shit.
All right, duel number 2. This one is twice as duel.
Let's start off with this one.
Oh, you and your confiscation.
Wow, none of this does much good at all. Let's take out the Area 0.
Yeah, that's probably the best one.
And
I could
then I'm going to
potentially
normal
get some
summon an
plus off of
Inishichi and
Alright.
add cash into my head.
that. 1, change the position. If you do, negate that until the end of the turn. All right.
I will set a card and pass the turn.
Okay.
Did you top
Target
deck
one
the
card,
Area 0?
query, you control 1 effect monsters. Okay, so if it's face down, that doesn't do anything, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Did
I
I
don't wanna
know about
be
that
negated.
Pokemon?
Yes.
Oh, well.
You knew about
Yeah.
the Ray. You didn't know about the second Area 0.
I kind of had a suspicion, let me tell you.
I can't believe out of all the cards in my deck.
Oh, God.
All right. Tag
I need
this
you to
out.
know how ridiculously consistent my openings have been in testing. And how unbelievably unplayable everything I have gotten since has been.
I got it.
Oh.
Let's battle. I should be able to... Yeah, okay.
Rip. Okay.
Gotcha. So we got rid of the Karakuri, which means the trap is off for now. Let's play this over here, which is not giving away anything.
It's the Lost
And
Wind, or is
Scrap.
Infirm. I knew about 2 things?
But do you remember what you knew about?
You showed a shocking amount of confidence at OTKing me before.
That was like turn 18, alright? You gave me a lot of time.
Alright, I am going to set a monster and pass the turn.
Okay. Okay. Set this. Activate it. Target. Look at the top 3. Nothing. Alright then. I will simply battle your face down.
Alright.
60!
Hell yeah! It
Well,
worked!
Well, you don't go quietly into the
Temporarily.
night. No. No, I don't think I
okay.
do.
That's fine.
If you're that down bad that you're setting stuff like that,
I'm so unbelievably down bad.
Yeah. I think it'd be better just get rid of it. It sucks to not be able to get the double pop off, you know, but now I have 3 spells in the grave, so there's that. Alright! Let's just keep using Area 0 and hoping we find something.
That's not nothing.
Hey! Yeah, I'll do that. It's essentially the same thing, you know?
Except this one steals a guy.
Yeah. Okay. Battle phase.
Yep.
15.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll set a card. Could be anything.
Mm-hmm.
And your move.
Okay. Emergency teleport.
Okay.
Zayamin.
Oh, Zaman.
Activate Zayamin.
Okie dokie. 500 less.
That's
life
right,
points
I've
for
got
you.
a Foxy
Got the
tune,
Foxy
buddy!
Hit me with your most Foxy tune, RJ.
Let's... I don't have an Infinitrack yet. I am going to send away my Trencher to summon Zayamin.
There's 2 of them things.
There are. Let's normal summon Kunamzan. And
All right.
sure, why not? I'll activate Zayamin's effect.
Zayamin, a game 600.
Yeah, buddy.
All right. 900. Oh, it's a
Yeah, I'm going to activate the second Kunamzan in my hand.
All right. Let's see. If this card is in your hand, you can change its battle position. If you do, special summon this as a tuner. Also, you can add special summon from the extra deck except for Earth Machines. Okay. So
All right.
You're locked into Earth Machines now.
I am.
You can make it 8. Make 8. Feel great.
That's the plan. I do feel great.
Good. I'm glad.
Let's go Burrito.
Aw, big. Yeah, I'll get my Lost One back.
That's fine.
And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do this.
Okay.
I do not want you to
that's
get the extra monster and the card draw.
fine. Yeah.
Yeah, take that. And set this.
Okay. Let's go battle phase.
Okay,
I'll attack into the Shizuku.
gotcha. Ray will summon herself out. Hello, I'm Ray. Nice to meet you.
And we'll go end phase.
Okay, and we'll go ahead and do this.
And we'll go ahead and do this.
Other called by Unfortunato.
Ah, you say as if I have been getting so lucky the entire time.
Okay. Questions. What do you do? Do I have a question for you? I do have the other Ray.
Okay.
But its effect is negated, so I can't do the tricky thing that I want to do. I can make Kagari. Kagari's cool. And she can add back the
What are we targeting here? The afterburner?
afterburner.
Okay. I am going to use cash in here.
Okay.
And I will switch probably Kunamzan.
Yeah, and then I will go ahead and activate the Lost Wind, so you don't draw off of that.
Makes sense.
And also, it makes you 14, which is slightly less.
True.
True facts. Poo. And yeah, we'll just go ahead and battle.
All
Let's
right.
do the battle thing. Beat over Burrito.
Yeah, I'll cash in here.
Unfortunate. I didn't think you could use both of those effects in a turn.
Yep, it is not an OPT. It's wonderful. I love it.
Oh,
It doesn't help me with the fact that you have lost wind in it, but, you know, we
Yeah.
take what we can get in this match. Let me tell you.
As I say, that's what you get when you let your heart win. Whoa. Oh, I haven't used my other Shizuku. For some reason, I thought I had gone through 2 of them. Okay. Let's Shizuku then.
We do not love to hear it.
Shuzuku! And let's... Oh. I have, however, gone through most of the stuff. Oh, it's different than the cards in your graveyard. Okay. I was like, what? I thought I had another Widowmaker, another Afterburners. This is not nearly as useful.
Well, let's switch Kunums on. Would that worked, Buredo. Would that worked. Let's go to
It would be
Battle Phase.
neat. Alright. Ray comes back.
Oh, he's only got 14. Can't
Yep.
beat the Ray. This is so depressing.
Her sword is bigger than your 2 swords.
God, the quick effect.
Yeah.
Move is literally just fucking... Yeah, I am
can't-
going to pass the turn.
You can't smash, so you must pass. Let's go ahead and... You know, if nothing else, this is the final one. I have no more Sky Strikers.
Ah, good.
Uh,
There's just another entire half of your deck available to you now.
Yeah. Let's grab this one. Alright. Finally, I drew a ritual monster.
Oh, good. Mm-hmm.
Candle,
Mm-hmm.
Talus,
Mm-hmm.
activate, get me the thing.
Mm-hmm.
I do like the things. What can I say? Why couldn't you set them back? This is still worth doing though. Let's go ahead and use it.
Mm-hmm.
Fire it off. We got the peacock. Welcome to television, and let's battle.
Yep.
19 is bigger than 14,
So they tell me.
so I've heard. I did go to an American school. Oh, you don't take the damage.
True.
Well, okay, and then you're going to turn into 2 tokens, and I don't really want you to be 2 tokens, so let's just fire this and hope we get something. That is not anything. Well, you know, sometimes you don't want 2 tokens, but sometimes that's what you get. Call me the 420 Blaze It Man, because I'm token.
Oh, good. Yes, this card. The best card in my deck. Don't mind if I do.
Is it a I can't believe this worked! I'm so sorry, RJ.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, that's a whole thing. You successfully did that.
the tokens, go tokens. Yay me. I survived. Is it exact? Yep. There we
Yeah.
go. Another 2-0 with the
Holy
fucking-
sh... I can't... Literally, if I drew a tuner, one of like 5 tuners, or one of like 7 resurrection cards for a tuner, at any point in either of those games, I OTK'd.
You just had so many things, and for whatever reason, I I had a million turns to just gather up resources.
I opened both trenchers, both
Oh,
games. I drew into exactly the combination of cards that lost me the game. Just like
Yeah.
both games, my deck just gifted me the exact combination of cards that lost me the game.
I assume you want to try it again and see if you
Yeah,
can.
I do.
See if you can get a good match here. We'll go rematch. Will you get the double trencher again?
I didn't. I did receive an entire move.
Oh,
That's a whole thing.
I will say I think confiscation has an almost 0% win rate in this series. It's like the delinquent duo. It feels like it should be crazy, and it just doesn't do that much.
I think it's gotta be the Ray here.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Because that gets me
Alright.
onto Shizuku, and Shizuku gets me everything else.
Let's normal summon Inashichi.
Sure.
Okay.
I'll allow it.
I'll grab cash in. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
And as per usual, it seems I am not allowed tuners.
No tuners, no monsters.
It is just unbelievable.
All right.
I'm just in shock at how little tuning I am allowed to do.
Let's do that. You know what? Let's do something a little bit different this time.
Chicken game, okay.
Yeah. It's time for a game, Archie. You often compare yourself to Edison, and yet you know nothing about Thomas Edison. I will... Whoa. Stop freaking out there. I'll set a card, and I'll set another card. Your move, home slice. Slice away if you dare.
Let's draw a card.
Darn, I was hoping you would forget the chicken game is reciprocal.
None of this does anything.
Yeah, it's the only 2 draw power I have at 2 is I have 2 chicken game, which I hate playing because you're just giving your opponents draws unless you can get rid of it. And Pot of Desires. I had 2 desires, but I mean, all right.
This is about what my deck can do right now.
Just confiscating everything.
You're sitting on a ghost ogre at the moment. Okay.
You don't know that. Could be anything.
I think, awkwardly, we have to take out the ghost ogre in hand.
Yeah, I mean, it's the one that does something.
Yeah.
The other 2 are useless. I mean, you could confirm
hilariously, I am required to attack your face-down ghost ogre.
Oh yeah, because the Karqueries have to attack.
It's an effect that, like, normally does not come up. But apparently today is the day for things that make my life hell.
Oh, see, it's fine.
That never come up to come up.
Because of chicken game, you don't take any damage. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and draw another card.
Yep.
Let's get in there. All right. Candle. I drew into the ritual spell.
Oh, good. Yeah, that's fine.
All right. Talismandra.
Yep.
Go ahead and search me that ritual monster.
I'm gonna hope that we can keep you from doing that.
Sure.
Or more importantly, that it matters.
Fine, I guess. Whatever. Go ahead. At least I've got a bunch of defense walls. What are you gonna do? Attack him with 500?
Let's flip summon Quillbolt Hedgehog.
Oh, hello.
I am going to
4. Got an armory arm in there?
activate Brutal Dozer.
Oh, okay. Brutal.
And we'll use Brutal Dozer's effect.
No. No, you won't.
Rip. That's fine.
The chalice is forbidden to you.
This is a silly way for this to get there, but it still gets there technically. Let's normal summon Scyzon.
Oh, hello, pupper.
And I'll end this madness.
No, I wanted that. That was going to draw me a whole bunch more cards, probably, maybe.
Let's go for good old Boo-Ray-Boo.
Boo-Ray-Boo.
And I will go ahead and activate his effect.
Okay. And I'll activate Ghost Ogre.
And I will call by.
Ah. Unfortunate.
And we will summon the second Scyzon. And because I possess a tuner and it is an Earth machine, I activate Quillbolt Hedgehog.
Sure, why not?
And I will synchro summon Boo-Ray-Do.
Ah, delicious.
Boo-Ray-Do's effect.
Oh, look at him.
I probably should have put that in defense and then switched it to attack.
Just for that extra 500 damage.
Yeah. I mean, for the extra 3,000 damage. Oh, maybe it would just be 5. Well, yeah. I'd be doing more damage, is the point here.
Yeah. The point is damage.
Yeah.
No!
Oh, that's a pretty cool card.
This Mandra had a headache, and now he's banished.
Battle phase. Let's swing it.
Candle! I was going to say, fun trivia fact, if you don't know about the incantations, while they're on the field, you cannot summon out of the extra deck.
Amazing.
I think that was last episode, you're like, I'm worried about rank 4, so I'm going to take out the 4. I'm like, you do not have to worry about that. How many spells do I have in my graveyard? 3?
3.
Hey, let's go!
Oh, for fuck's
Afterburn. Destroy a spell trap? Yes. 2 for the price of 1! Alright. And then we will normal summon the other Ray.
No, and none of these are once per turns.
No. No, they're not. So, let's get this back.
Okay.
And let's use the effect to get the Afterburners back.
Yeah, and I am going to cash in here so I can at least get something out of this entire affair.
I will draw a card one way or another.
Well, that's a pretty good card for me to have drawn last turn. Yeah, sure.
Okay. And you go to defense when you attack, so you don't take any damage. Alright. Main phase 2. Red gets traded out for blue. Card gets set. And let's go ahead and grab the Widow Anchor.
Okay. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I'll go Vernisylph.
Oh, it's a pair! Did you know that the Vernisylphs are all dead? They have little halos. They're the spirits of forlorn animals. They seem really sweet and innocent, but they are actually like the forces of winter coming to like reclaim the souls of the dead after the seasons change. It's pretty dark. Ask Golden Nova about it, he can tell you.
I may. For the time being, let's grab Burebu.
Oh, he just comes back.
Yeah!
He's just back again.
Let's see if we can't force ourselves a Widow Anchor.
It is not Widow Anchor.
Ooh. We love to hear it.
Special Summon Ray?
Yeah. Main phase 2. Activate Kunamzon.
Okay.
And I will call by again. Out of here.
Fortunate.
Now, Burebu happens to be dinky, but it does possess an effect.
Aha! Oh, that doesn't stop it from being banished.
Ayo. Alright, here we go.
Alright, let's see if we can draw into something good.
Alright.
Let's go for... Oh, let's see. Ray's negated, and I've used both of them. They'd have to... But this could just, like, when... you could just change the battle position, and I just die.
True.
I just die. Yeah, let's do this. Let's... activate Chicken Game.
Yep.
Let's get dangerously close to the edge. Perfect! Activate Candle by revealing the Shido Bird.
Wonderful.
Talismandra. Alright, and we will get the Shino Baron. Now Dad's home. And I probably should have stolen your thing so I could use it as tribute, but that's fine. I'll just use these. And we will bounce everything back where it belongs. And then we'll go to battle.
You fool, this is where I draw into my final Vernisylph.
You might. That is a level 5, so there's entirely a chance that you don't do anything. If you draw into, like, a Doom Dozer or whatever, another Brutal Dozer, I win. And you can't activate Chicken Game because there's not enough.
You're kidding me. This is the one game that I don't have a trencher in. Oh, my deck was so good.
It was so
up
close
until this
to
match.
greatness. I will say, this format ended up being very interesting. We couldn't quite OTK each other. It's like halfway between like a slow and a fast format.
God, and of course you're at exactly 100 less than I am.
Yeah.
This is great.
It
This is
worked
going
out
awesomely.
perfectly.
All right, let's send away a trencher.
Okay. Okay.
We're gonna try and take out a token. It's my only
Shit.
chance.
Well,
Surely he won't draw a Manju.
yep.
All right. Okay. Oh, that's a weird one.
Are both of my Shino birds? Okay, I do still have another calling, so there's a chance I could get one. I would just need the tributes.
All right. Let's normal summon. Active.
Oh no! It's like one of the strongest normal summons!
It is very good. It doesn't do much for my deck if I don't have a tuner, is the thing.
Which is strange, because usually Infinitrax are known for their Ixies. Oh wait, you probably don't have 2 River Stormer, do you?
No, I don't.
Ah! Yeah, River Storm is kind of hard to get, but it's the one... See, that's the thing, is I could have played Infinitrax, but all I had was like 2 River Stormer and 2 of the Vespinato. So I'm like, I could make those. Okay. Widow Anchor. Give me this one.
Mm-hmm.
Manju of the 10,000.
Oh, some people just have the power of God and anime on their side. What the?
I can't. I'm so lucky. Why didn't I have
spent
this?
an entire match waiting to draw into one of the 20 tuners in my deck, and you're just like, every turn, you're just like, oh, the one card in my deck, the 1/2 of in my deck that I needed? Don't mind if I do.
Sure, why not? I'll take that.
Oh, God, I'm banning
Wow.
Blaster.
Blaster! Blaster didn't even show you. Sure you don't want to get rid of the Sky Strikers?
What are you going to do, summon Ray in Anti-Chaos?
Oh yeah, I guess that is next week's episode.
Yeah!
Okay, so you're just saying, like, no, I'm not allowed to play, Dragon Rulers next week.
Correct.
I guess that's a good strategic band. You're preparing for next week. It's just that I can't imagine, like, Blaster just sitting at home on his day off, and then he gets the email telling him he's been banned. He's like, what? I haven't even been to work today. How did this happen? Someone is getting sued.
It happened because my deck just couldn't be bothered. My deck just decided today it wasn't happening.
That's fine. The Shino Barons are wind. I'll be able to make them work without Manju or the incantations, maybe. This is going to be tricky. Alright, well, there we go. Once more. I am what? Now I need 3 more wins to win the series, and you need 2?
The series, it just turns out that Chaos Draft is required by the Fates to go the full length. It's just...
I just always catch up later on, baby. I'm never good at the beginning, but I get there. So yeah, you'll have to tune in. Next week we're doing anti-chaos, no lights, no darks, probably more Earth Machine stuff. So you can check that out. And until then, good luck!
God, I'm out. I'm done.
Hey there, folks. Thanks for watching the show. You know, content like this takes a lot of time and effort to produce, and it wouldn't be possible without the financial support of over 300 awesome patrons on Patreon. If you'd like to join them, there's a link down below. You could join up for as low as $1 a month, and any amount you could toss my way would really be appreciated. That being said, I'd like to give special thanks for those who went the extra mile and donated $25 or more last month. Their names are Davon Crushin, Cat Monarch, Shadow 1317, Austin Glover, Chris W, Ya Boy Slurp, Montry, Barbarians Are Us, Boomer Noob _ Clockswork, Default Titan 97, Dancing Joker, Emperor Lelouch, Inge Magnus, Jeff M, JJ Squirtle, MBT Yugioh, Nathan, Gnaw Dog the Razor, Quintingent, Sanguine Strawberry, Spooky, Tenga Tapa Bob Ross, Tristan Marlowe, and Viscount Billy Esquire. Thanks once again for everything, and until next time, stay frosty, Legos.